I'm Crackshot. Welcome to another episode of Crackshot Chronicles. Today we're going to discuss defensive shooting when you're really close, within one arm's reach of each other. Normally what happens is when you get attacked, a robber, a mugger, somebody who wants to harm you, they want the money. If they're not satisfied with getting the money, they're probably going to stick you. Probably with something very sharp, like a knife, a cleaver or something, whatever. Or maybe beat you with a bat or something. If it comes to that, you have no choice. You're either going to let them stab you or you're going to have to shoot them to defend yourself. If you're going to shoot them, you make sure it's a last resort. Make sure you have already ruled out any other possibility of a different scenario. You only want to shoot as a last resort. Okay? So when it comes to that, you also must be able to draw your gun quickly and efficiently. The best way to do it is to always start from the surrender position, because it gets your hands relatively close to your gun. By putting your hands into surrender, you can use your elbow to make contact with your gun's pistol grip. That gives you a reference point of where the gun is, so you can immediately slide down to it and make a good purchase on the gun. Once you have the good purchase on the gun, you want to draw the gun up to this position. Notice how I keep my hands out of the way of the muzzle so I don't shoot myself. My hands are way over here and the muzzle's out here in front of me. He can't grab me. If he grabs me, all I have to do is pull the trigger. The next thing I'm going to do is put my hands up in here. This is probably where I'm going to make the first shot, because I'm at close enough range that I can't extend myself. As I'm backing away, I will draw the gun up to get a flash sight picture, or maybe just instinctive shooting with point shooting, and fire. I am not going to sit there, draw the gun and go like this, because at that range he's going to grab it. Once there's a muzzle grab, there's all kinds of world of hurt coming down on you, because neither one of you is going to want to let go of the gun. So remember, the way to do it is, you should always, once you realize he's coming on you, he's attacking you, push him back to get him off you, to get you that distance. Grab the gun, fire here, and keep firing as you're backing away. Never point the gun when he's close enough to grab it. It kind of looks like this. You also want to make sure that you give him commands to drop the weapon and to leave you alone, to back away. Make sure everybody around you that's watching this unfold can identify you as the defender and not the aggressor. You don't want to bear down on him. You want to be backing away. That shows that you are defending. You're running away from the situation. When you're done, you should always tell people, call the cops. Never just sit there and say bad things or make any derogatory comment. Just keep your pie hole shut until the cops show up. Give them your name. Tell them what happened. And they're there to make an arrest. There's a dead man on the ground and somebody shot him, and you're the only person with a gun. They're coming to detain you for further questioning, maybe to do an arrest. At that point, you should ask for your attorney. Just how it's going to turn out. Whoa. What are you doing? Put the knife down. Put the knife down. I don't have any money. No, get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Back away. Someone call the police. That is the correct way to react to a situation like this. Let's go up front and see where my groupings were. Okay. As you can see, at first glance, one would think that this is a bad group. It really isn't. Everyone who sees this kind of grouping that isn't real good at guns is going to be thinking, well, he kind of missed the target. He's aiming here. Well, I kind of was aiming here. But all I'm really interested is in pie plate accuracy. This is a pie plate, okay? This is, if you were to superimpose this pie plate directly over my chest, This is the area where most of my vital organs would be. When you're shooting at a bad guy in a defensive shooting, it would be great if all your hits would hit right here in the red. That would be perfect, because that would give you the maximum probability of creating a one-shot stop. However, under the stress of being in danger, and with the adrenaline running through your head, through your veins, your brain isn't functioning right because you're all freaking out because you're being attacked. There's no way you can expect somebody to shoot perfectly. So I didn't even use my sights. All I did was point. I just gave them the commands, and as I was backing away, I was firing. Now, yes, shooting on the move will reduce accuracy, but using this as an example, pie plate accuracy, hit anything in the pie plate, the guy's dead, right? Or you would have shut down his vital organs, which will make immediate incapacitation. So if I were to superimpose this plate over this here, I pretty much hit every single time, as you can see, within pie plate accuracy. You're going to hit them. A human body is probably around here. These shots would be good. Specifically this one and this one. Okay? Now, the one that really fills the cream pie is this one. This hit him directly in what they call the medulla oblongata. That is directly between the running lights. You hit right up in this area, and it's going to sever the brain where it connects with the stem. It's going to go right through. I know that's horrific to hear, and bad, you know, to talk about. Nobody wants to hear it because defensive shooting is a morbid topic. But this person here, had this been a real attack, he would not have survived this engagement. If he was coming at me with a knife, and I did everything I did in this video, more than likely I would have survived the engagement. Now, the best thing to do is to avoid it altogether by not putting yourself in a position where you could have to use this type of situation, where you have to shoot somebody. Shooting should only be a last resort when all other avenues will have failed. It should never be your first two. Your first two should be avoid getting in the situation. Second should be try to find a way out. Talk your way out. Remove yourself from the situation altogether if you can. Whether that's running, you know, if you only have like 10, 15 bucks in your wallet and that's all the guy wants, give it to him. I'd rather give him my money and he can run away and I can report to the cops a description of what he looked like, and I stay alive and my wife stays alive and my family stays alive, and I don't have to worry about them crying, oh, my husband died, he got shot, he got killed, he got stabbed, over 10 bucks. It's not worth it. Your life is worth a lot more than $10. But if the guy decides he's going to stab you anyway, regardless of what you do, you don't have a choice but to shoot. Pie plate accuracy is all you need. If you have any questions, you can please send comments on this link. Also, you can subscribe to get more videos like it. Also, if you don't mind leaving me an email address, I can answer any questions that you may have. This is Crackshot with Crackshot Chronicles. Thank you for watching.